Hi guys, so this has been pretty requested. It's a school series. Some of you have already started school, which is pretty cray because I start like in September 3rd or something like that. But I know my school starts in September. So, and it's a pretty nice day outside. Whoa! I almost fell off my chair. Guys, I almost died. Okay, so anyways, today I changed my background because there's seriously like all these like insects like attacking me over there, so I'm just gonna kind of get started with my experiences and tips. So first thing is that when you're on the first day of school, just don't be that person that freaks out, because I know I was the one person that freaked out. Like, you guys, in 6th grade, I was probably like 4'6". Yeah, I'm really short still. I think I'm like 4'11", 5 foot right now. Well, anyways, in 6th grade I was 4'6". I was like the tiny little shrimp at school. I think honestly that I was probably one of the shortest kids in 6th grade, or at the school even. And I was just one of those kids that just like overpacked my backpack, and I just like, whoa, you guys know those really big backpacks, the ones with like the 3 zippers? Yeah, I had all of that full with like notebooks, crayons, colored pencils, everything imaginable. And I had art for my elective. I don't know if you guys have electives, but for my art elective, I didn't even need to use those things. They said that it was mandatory to get all those like coloring supplies and everything because, you know, of low budgets. But honestly, I didn't even have to use any of those things. They actually just provided it for us, and they made us buy all those things for no reason. So you guys, I'm not sure if it's mandatory, like actually mandatory for you guys, but for us, we really had no need to buy those colored pencils or crayons or anything. So I wouldn't recommend buying every single little thing on that list that they say that is supposedly mandatory. But if you know you want to buy stuff just in case, go ahead. But I just bought too many things that I still have today and I still haven't even used. And I also got my schedule. This was my 8th grade schedule, so I just folded it because it was like a full sheet paper. I'm not even kidding. It was a freaking full sheet like this. Yeah. And it has like all my schedules and stuff. Yeah, and you're gonna get like this. Yeah, you're gonna get that. And it's just your schedule and stuff, and your schedule will be changed up during the year. So now I'm just basically going to tell you guys my experience throughout my whole 3 years. But first I'm going to start off with 6th grade. 6th grade, I was one of those kids that would run to my class, and I would be like, oh my gosh, where's my class? And yeah, I was freaking out. Because I had, my first period was the 100 building, and I couldn't find it, but like, the 100 building was right in front of my face, and I couldn't find it because it was like a hidden, what's it called? A hidden like building, because it was in front of the school, and I was freaking out. I really was. I was like overwhelmed, like not in a good way. I was like freaking out. I was like, where's the 100 building? I'm gonna get in so much trouble. I'm gonna be so late. But on the first day, you're not gonna be late. Well, you are going to be late, most likely, if it's your 6th grade year. But if you're late, I don't think they're really going to care because, you know, you're new to that school and stuff, and you're barely finding out where your classes are at. And, yeah, not a very good experience. I'm not trying to scare you guys, but I'm just telling you guys how I rolled in 6th grade. And, like, I just kept my little, you know, my schedule with me because that helps me out, like, figure out like what classes I had, of course. And first, when you get your schedule, you're gonna go to a homeroom. Well, except I went to a homeroom, but you're gonna go to a homeroom and you're gonna just be there, like you're just gonna be there with a whole bunch of people. And what to do is like, do you guys hear that? There's going to be a whole bunch of people in that one room, in your homeroom that I went to, and they're going to be they're going to be passing out your cards, your little schedule things. And you can be like comparing, like you should be like, oh hey, and like you can make friends and find out and what their schedule is and walk with people. So that's like three pluses. And into middle school, so you can just like talk around and you can be like, hey, what's your schedule, and they'll show and you guys can compare schedules and you can be like, oh yeah, I have that same schedule date period things, I have the same period thing. Yeah, I'm not good at explaining this, but yeah, you can just find out where their next class is gonna be. I don't know if this is making sense because like I can't talk right now. Okay, we're just trying to make friends that way. And just compare their schedules, and if you guys have a class together, ask if you can walk with them, because that will really help to see your way through there. And also what will help is go a few days before you're going back to school and like check out the school and where the buildings are at, so you can get like a head start and won't be like that one little freak that was freaking out. I was freaking out, but I even went 3 days before school started, and I was checking out the buildings and stuff, and I have went to that school before, I think. But yeah, but it still didn't, I knew where the buildings were at, but I was just like freaking out because I didn't really remember. And my experience was that you are gonna get lots of drama, but don't worry about that. If you're like cool with everyone, I know there's not lots, but there's a few people that I really don't like, that I didn't like at middle school, and I just dealt with them. I just pretended that I was cool with them because I didn't want to start anything, if you know what I'm saying. Just be like, oh yeah, hey, what's up? And in your mind you could be like, I hate you. Yeah, just really don't get into all that drama if it's really possible, because middle school is a lot of drama. Just try to stay out of it. Just pretend to be cool with everyone, and it's all good. Just don't get into any of that drama. So there's gonna be a lot of backstabbers. I should know that from experience. Lots of backstabbers. So don't really trust anyone, really don't. And don't tell anyone your secrets. Don't tell anyone about people you don't like, because just don't. Karma will get back at you, and there will be lots of backstabbers. Some people say that they're your friend when they're really not your friend. And there's just gonna be a lot of people like that. Isn't that just lovely? Well, just keep a lookout for that, and just don't really trust anyone except for your family and stuff. And I'm just saying this off of experience. I've had so many backstabbing friends. Me and Allie would know me and my best friend Allie would know about this stuff. Yeah, it wasn't my best year. And I can't really say what happened because, you know, it was just drama, you guys. So just know that there will be lots of drama, but if you stay out of it and you don't say a whole, well, you can just, okay, so if there's a bully, speak up, just speak up. Tell your counselor, and then they'll fix the situation, but, well, at least some will. And if the counselor isn't working out for you, just talk to the principal, because the principal might just do something better than the counselor, because, you know, they do rule the school, I guess. And so just speak up, and don't be afraid to be like telling on them. Like, I know there will be lots of people that would be calling you a tattletale or a snitch, but don't really listen to them, because, you know, it's a lot better for your reputation to stay clean. And yeah, just, it's best not to get into fights, because then you can't get into sports, you can't get into any of this stuff, and it stays on your permanent record. That's not good. And try not to get expelled or suspended, because then that will stay with you forever, and then in colleges we'll see like what you have done and stuff. And don't get referrals either. So those are just a few of my tips. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you guys want a part 2, and like you guys want me to answer specific things about middle school, because I can't really do high school because I'm not in it yet. I'm going to be a freshman this year, but yeah. Just leave me some requests that you guys want me to do for my series for school. Hope to see you guys next time.